Welcome back to Dr. J and JP's vidcast, a series of video podcasts designed to disrupt your current ways of thinking and breathe new perspectives into your life.
Okay, so sometimes we get our inspiration from memes, and last week we had a meme, we had all these memes, so I found another one.
Woo!
Do you think I know memes?
Meme mania!
But I think it has something that connects to self-love. So this is this week's meme for us to talk about. Your peace is more important than driving yourself crazy trying to understand why something happened the way that it did. Let it go.
Driving yourself crazy? That never happens for me, JP. I mean, actually, just kidding. This morning, I was driven absolutely crazy, and I was engaged in a very confrontational conversation that literally had me physically feeling the angst of the level of severity engaged in that dialogue. And in the moment, I had to decide, am I going to choose to be right? Am I going to choose to get my dig in? Or am I going to choose to be my best self? And I think it's easiest to choose to be our best selves when we are anchored in self-love. JP and I have been discussing these concepts and playing with these principles in our own lives for many years. And so this morning's confrontation completely was de-escalated and diffused as a result of those practices being present in my life. And I was able to sit calmly and, while super frustrated, don't let me lie to you, but I was able to respond from a place of kindness and love because I personally value elevating others and being a daymaker. I know that's something that I love about myself and that makes me feel good, is I love to get out in the world and lift others up and be a daymaker in people's lives.
Absolutely. Think about that list that you made last week, the 10 things minimum, because there was some extra credit, but the 10 things at a minimum that you wrote down that you love about yourself, and ask yourself the important question, how do those things that you love about yourself, how does it show up when you reach challenging situations? Because just like Jay said, what we have to do is we have to call on those things that we know and love about ourselves and the things that we value. And we have to let those things carry us through challenging situations so that we can rise above it.
And one powerful little hot tip is to find a friend who is someone that you can trust and be vulnerable with. Not just any friend, someone who knows you well, and regardless of whether or not you present your ugliest self, they're going to love you anyway. Call that person up and let it out. Or use your journal to let it out. Or go for a walk, or go to a yoga class. Don't let it sit and manifest inside you, because I think sometimes when we're so focused on presenting our best selves, we're bottling things as well. And we want to make sure that we're allowing for one of the things that I love that I've learned from Oprah and Deepak Chopra is in their meditation series, they cited Eckhart Tolle and how his quote about be the awareness of your emotion, not the emotion. So knowing that I was heated, I needed to be aware of it and then let it go. That's a key part of being able to let it go, is to be the awareness of it. Acknowledge that it's there and do whatever you need to acknowledge it, whether it be call a friend, go on a walk, run, yoga class, whatever works for you, weightlifting, and then let it go.
Let it go. So that is your homework for this week. I would love for you to do a little bit of reflection on maybe a few challenging situations that you've had with possibly a loved one, maybe not, but just a challenging situation. And I would like for you to reflect on those things and ask yourself if you brought your best self forward and truly challenge yourself to see what you can do differently in the future. Think about that, and we leave you with that for this week.
Go out and shine light and love into the world. Until next time.